He's in that class. I think he would really be useful to me. Yeah, because he was one that. So I'm trying to get somebody to. I can use it, you can use it. Adesso bellega.
TP. You're not making tea, right?
Yeah,
Make tea?
I didn't admit. So we can bring the flowers and flowers. If you grow flowers, you can bring them. Happy New Year. Nice to have you. Very gentle. Yeah, I'm
Ja Luciano on meillä on. Ihan pelkän tiedä tästä. Ihan pelkkä tiedä.
30. Okay, so we can. Okay. Okay, we can sit down. Welcome everyone, and very happy New Year to each and every one of you. It's so nice to have you on the first day of the year, and it is the time for us to set new goals for the year and reflect on the past year. So we are going to do our candle vigil as the first item of the ceremony. So I invite, can we have few volunteers to go around and light the candles? Okay. Can we handle the lighter? Yeah. There's one volunteer here. You can just use both hands. Use one, press
Okay, Dad, let me try. Please.
One hand, press this.
This?
The other. Also press the candle. You can just put it down. May I tell you? Very light जो करने में Okay. This is an important time for all of us to take a moment and to be grateful for the past year, and grateful for all the people and things that supported us during the last year, and even to be grateful to all the challenges and difficulties that we had, and then set new resolutions and new wishes for the new year. So we are going to use this candle and the candle vigil to prepare our mind for such a wholesome wish. So you can close look at this candle, take your candle close to your just and have a very close look at this flame that is constantly flickering. This candle keeps lightening depending on so many conditions, such as the wick, the wax, and the air. So does my life. Sustenance of my life depends on various conditions, such as this body, family, society, environment. I'm deeply grateful for all the conditions that make my life possible. May I realize this interdependency and develop compassion towards all living beings. Just like this candlelight dispels the darkness, the wisdom of the Buddha dispels the darkness of ignorance. May this little candle be offered to the Buddha in appreciation of his great wisdom. With this merit, may I be able to spark the light of wisdom in my mind. With that wisdom, may I shine my life and the lives of many others. Now, you can repeat after me. May this candle be offered to the Buddha in appreciation of his great wisdom. With the blessings of the Buddha, may there be light in our lives throughout this new year. May I do well in my career and life. May my good wishes come true. May I develop my wisdom and compassion. May I shine my life as well as lives of others. May I be blessed with strength to overcome challenges in my life. May I be able to transform all my obstacles into opportunities. May I maintain my positive thoughts in dealing with people and difficult situations. May I be able to benefit many living beings. May the light of wisdom shine my path. A nice wish for the new year. And then silently, we can come one by one and place this candle in front of the statue of the Buddha. Try to do it with full mindfulness. When you walk, when you place the candle, keep the mindfulness, keep the awareness in your body. And when you place your candles in front of the statue of the Buddha, make sure that you make your wish as clearly as possible in your heart. Let's go one by one. One by one. Okay, now we can switch on the lights and distribute the books. Let us now do our chanting. We have placed these candles in front of the statue of the Buddha, and we really want a better year this year. And this is the time that we make resolutions and good wishes and positive thoughts for the new year. So we will do it together, and we will dedicate all this offering to the Buddha. But first of all, let us observe the three refuges and the five precepts. So if we have your book, our chanting book with you, you can turn to page number 5 and you can chant with us. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. The three refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami. The five precepts. Anadipada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, adinādana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, Kamesu miccācara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, musāvāda veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, surameraya majja pamadatthāna veramani
Vemani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
On the opposite page, page 7, let us read the affirmative vows based on the 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I want to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I want to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha. Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vinyācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati Satta deva manusanam buddho bhagavati. Homage to the Dhamma. Swakato bhagavata dhammo samvittiko akaliko ehi pansiko opanaiko panjantang veditabbo vinyohiti. Homage to the Sangha. Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samiti patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidang chantari purisa yogani Anta purisa pungala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuniyo Pahuniyo Dakiniyo Anjali Karaniyo Anutteram Punyak Ketan Lokasansati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page, offerings. Let us dedicate all these items today to the Buddha in appreciation of his great qualities and great virtues. May these candle lights that we have placed with our aspirations be an offering to the Buddha in honor of his great wisdom that dispels the darkness of ignorance from human mind. May these incense be an offering to the Buddha in appreciation of his moral fragrance. And may these beautiful blossomed flowers be an offering to the Buddha in appreciation of his blossomed compassion. And may this water be an offering to the Buddha in appreciation of his cooling loving kindness. May these drinks be an offering to the Buddha in appreciation of his great generosity. May this act of offering purify our heart and make our heart as wholesome as it can be. And by the power of this wholesomeness, may we have the strength and wisdom to achieve our goals in this life. And maybe also develop inclinations, develop same wisdom, same moral fragrance, same loving kindness, same generosity in our lives too. With these thoughts, let us chant offering of light. Ghana Sarampaditena Deepena Tamadamsina Tilokadipam Sambuddham Pujayami Tamunudam. Offering of incense. Gandha Sangharayuttena Dhupena Sugandhina Pujaye Pujaniyam Tam Puja Bhajana Muttaman. Offering of flowers. One Gandha Gunopetam Etang Kusuma Santatin Pujayami Munindasya Siripada Saruruhe Pujemi Buddhang Kusumena Nene Punyena Metena Labhavi Mokkam Urummang milaya tiyata idang mi kayo tatayati vinasa bhavam. Offering of water. Adivase tuno bhante paniyang parikapitang Anukampam upadaya patigam hatu uttama. Offering of drinks. Adivase tuno bante gilane vachayang imam anukampam upadaya Patigam hatu uttama. Worship of shrines. Vandami chetiyang sabbang sabbadhani supatitthitang saririka dhatu mahabodhing Mundarupang sakalam sada. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. It's so nice to have you on this very first day of the year. And when we meet each other, today we wish each other what we wish each other today.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Okay. So I think when we wish someone Happy New Year, the biggest challenge for all of us is to actually to how to keep this year new and happy. Right, Vanthia? How we really can make this year happy and new. It's not that easy. One thing is that if you really want to make this year a new year, we should be able to let go of a lot of our past. Right? But it's not something that is easy. And we carry so much from our past. And actually, our present moment is very much conditioned by the past. Therefore, we rarely experience the freshness of the present moment. Even we rarely experience the actual person sitting in front of us. Most of the time, although we are talking to the person sitting in front of us, but actually in our mind we are dealing with the person, actually the person dealing with an image that we have constructed of that person based on our previous experiences. So most of the time, actually, if we haven't trained our mind, we rarely experience the actual thing in front of us, and we rarely experience any new thing because our past is so influential. Is conditioning every moment of experience. Therefore, in order to have new year, it's really challenging. And how we can really recognize this tendency, how we can let go of them. So we are going to do a short forgiveness meditation as a starting point, how we can actually let go of our past and be ready for the for the new year. Whenever we meet a person, can we recognize all the memories, all the images, all the attitudes that we have developed in that person arising in us? Can we recognize those things and just suspend them and then, push them apart and just experience the actual encounter? That is hard. If we can do that, we'll have a completely different conversation. Just imagine that whenever your phone is ringing, the moment that you see the name of that person, all the memories that you had with that person, mostly negative ones, is already there, right? So you see only the name, and you remember all the conversation, the arguments you had, that all kind of things that person has said or done or undone, everything is appearing in a second. And when you say hello or good morning, you're actually talking to the person that you have in your mind, that you have generated through your past memories. You do not really talk to the person who's calling you, right? And if you can recognize, okay, when you see the name, okay, and I can see all these things are rising in me. Okay, I see that. Take a breath. Let me see who is this person calling me now. Because any person can be, can change, can be different. But at least we can initiate the conversation. We can create a new experience on that moment if we know how to recognize that influence coming from the past and let it go. And just, of course, our past experiences are important. They guide us to make good decisions. We really have to learn from our past experiences, but we should not give too much value to them because every moment can be different. Every moment can be changed. Any person can be different. So if we open our mind, open our eyes, and we can see the change, we can see the freshness, we can see the actual person. So recognizing them and maybe suspending them, like keeping them aside, and then really talking to the person or like meeting the person with fresh mind can help us to understand maybe the true nature of the person, maybe more valuable things in that person. So this is one experience. It could be the same thing when we go to a place. On the other hand, if you have positive experiences with the person, maybe you have very nice experience with the person, you are going to meet the person again. Before you go there, you already create an image. This is how it's going to be. That person is going to greet me. This is that person going to treat me. This is what this person going to give me. You go with all of your previous memories and experience. And when you go there, sometime you may not get exactly what you thought that person will give to you. That person may act differently. And then what you experience? Disappointments. Right? Again, we are carrying the past to the present, and then we expect the same thing will happen again. So whether it's positive or negative, it's going to influence our present moment, which is not necessarily going to be helpful. Of course, we need some lessons to be learned from the past, but I think we give too much value to our past, too much place to our past. So it's really difficult to, experience any freshness of a person or new thing. So it's really challenge to start this year as a new year. At the same time, it's also difficult to keep this year happy, right? But not only new, but how to keep the year happy, right?
Yes. To keep every moment happy, that is the struggle that we are always doing and who always we have done so far in the past. That is the struggle, Bante. That is
Yeah.
actually that is the suffering. To maintain a stable happiness. So we have what we have to understand. What I believe, Bante, not to be happy, but to stay without being suffering.
Yeah,
Instead of being
instead of focusing on
yeah,
happiness and try to let go of try to avoid the
any kind of conditions that which make us unhappy.
what we need is not really happiness, but we really need the absence of unhappiness, right? Yeah, that will be enough. So for that, we need to recognize the causes and conditions that make us unhappy, make us unsatisfied. One could be expectation. One could be too much, self-centeredness. One could be our certain, habits. Right? So if you recognize the things and if you really examine your past year and especially the moments that you really got unhappy, disappointment, and those moments can, if you really do an honest investigation, we'll be able to find out not the external condition, we can't change them, but what I put into that moment. What is my contribution to that moment? What kind of, how did I interpret that? How did I react to that situation? If we notice our role in that whole situation, we'll be able to recognize conditions that will make us unhappy. And if you learn to train them, to change them, and then we'll be able to stay not necessarily happy, but free from unhappiness. And that is peace. So let us take that challenge. So in order for this year to be happy and new, we really have to make a genuine effort. So let us try to do that. So this forgiveness meditation will start. It will help you to make a good start, and how we can let go of all the all kind of disappointments and resentments that we may have about ourselves, about others, and let's also ask forgiveness from others also. So this forgiveness meditation has three levels. One is you forgive yourself, and then you forgive others, and then you seek forgiveness from the others. So by doing that, what we are really doing here, sometimes we feel like, why do I need to forgive others? But actually, you are doing this for our own benefit. Our own benefit. We don't want to carry the burdens from the past year. We can carry the lessons that we learned from the past year, but the burden comes from the emotions. We still can have the memory, and those memory can help us to have to be wiser. But if we carry the emotions from the past year, it is a burden. Once Buddha said that just like a snake sheds its skin from time to time, we should also learn to let go of our past from time to time. Have you seen the skin shed by a snake?
No.
Mandit, have you seen?
Yeah.
You haven't seen his skin left by a snake?
No, but I've seen a snake.
Snake. Yeah, we had few such skins in our in our ceilings. Yeah. Anyone else has seen? Yes. It looks like the snake, but only the cover. Yeah. Snakes are so smart. From time to time, when they feel like the skin is old, somehow they know how to actually shed it, and then leave it, and then they come out with a fresh skin. They do it once in a while.
So Buddha said that just like that we have to do also. Right now we are going to do that. Okay, so we don't mind leaving your whole skin here. But we are going to do that now. Okay, so this is shedding the old skin and be fresh and new. Okay, so let us prepare for the meditation. You can adjust your body, sit comfortably, and try to find a stable posture. Trust in the family. Try to keep an upright body. Rest your palms on your lap. Try to keep a chin parallel with the earth. And we are going to bring our whole attention to this present moment. We are going to ring this bell to help you to gather your attention to the moment, and we also do a chant. Throughout the chant and the bell, try to stay aware of your body. Try to feel your body. Try to observe your posture, how exactly you are sitting. Which part of the body is touching the cushion or the chair? How do you feel in your upper body? Just bring your whole attention to the very portion of the body and be aware of your body throughout the bell and the chant. Relax your body and mind. Let us allow this body to fully relax right now. This is a good opportunity to give a chance to our body to let go of any tightness or tension that we may carry without our knowing. Any tightness in your shoulders, or any tightness in your belly or chest. Let us allow those areas to be relaxed and to be opened up. At this moment, we can lengthen our in-breath and take a very slow, long breath and release that breath very slowly, allowing our whole chest and the belly to relax. Take a slow, long in-breath, very slow one. Release it as slowly as you can, allowing the shoulders to relax and release. Take another slow, long breath in. Release that breath very slowly, allowing the whole body to be released, all muscles to be loosened up. With the release of the breath, we feel ease, release, and calmness. We can let the natural breath occur. Right now, let us try to develop an attitude of acceptance, forgiveness, and compassion to ourselves and to many others. This is the time to accept and let go. Past year has been a challenging year for many of us. We all have to go through difficult times. Because of that difficulties, we may not have the best year. We may have done some mistakes. We may have some failures in our lives. But right now, let us deeply understand all these conditions. And first of all, let us look at ourselves and genuinely forgive ourselves. Think about your past year, and if you can, recall to your mind any incidents or any event or situation that you act unwisely, that you act unskillfully. Let us recognize those moments, recognize that we could have been done better, but those conditions made us behave that way. Just recognize those moments. If we skillfully manage other challenging difficulties, let us also appreciate that we were able to act mindfully and wisely. But it is important right now to fully forgive ourselves for all the mistakes, for all the failures, and for all the unskillful things that we have done. So feel your presence here. Look at yourself as a living organism, a living being, one of the living beings in this world, sitting here. Have that attitude towards yourself. This is one of the living beings here. Let us now deeply forgive ourselves. So please repeat after me in a soft voice for yourself. I fully accept all my mistakes. I forgive myself for all the mistakes. I determine to be more vigilant. I fully accept all my failures. I forgive myself for all those failures. I determine to be more ardent. I fully accept all unskillful things. I forgive myself for all unskillful things done through my body, speech, and mind. I determine to be more mindful. Let that attitude sink into yourself. Fully accept, forgive, acknowledge. It's okay to be failed. It's okay to do mistakes, but we should not repeat them. Just like we forgive ourselves, now let us forgive others too. During our interactions with many people, others may have done wrong to us due to their unenlightened nature. Just like we have sometimes acted unmindfully and unwisely, others might also have acted in the same way. Many people are victims of their defilements. Therefore, they are worthy of our compassion. Sometimes others misunderstand us. They might not mean to hurt us. Whatever the case, this is the time for us to deeply forgive and accept all the mistakes, all the hurts that other people have happened to done to us. We do not need to carry this emotional burden to the next year. Let us wish all those people to realize their own failures, to deeply realize their own mistakes. And let us wish them courage to overcome their defilements, to overcome their unwholesome tendencies. May they have courage for that. Now you can repeat after me in a soft voice. I forgive all others who have hurt me through their speech. I forgive all others who have hurt me through their actions. I forgive all others who have hurt me through their negligence. During the last year, we may also have happened to hurt others during our interactions. Think about if you have any such special moments that you happen to have hurt others, bring them to your memory. But we are going to change our relationship with those memories right now. Sometimes it is unavoidable that we may hurt others, but right now, honestly and humbly, we seek forgiveness from all others. So please repeat after me to seek forgiveness from others. I seek forgiveness from all those whom I may have hurt, intentionally or unintentionally. If you have done something wrong for anyone during this last year, I seek forgiveness from them all. May they understand me and forgive me. If anyone got hurt due to my negligence, I seek forgiveness from them. May they understand me and forgive me. May they understand me and forgive me. May they understand me and forgive me. We have now accepted our own mistakes and failures. We have forgiven others. We have sought forgiveness from others. With this effort, our mind has a space for all good wishes. Just like flowers bloom in the light of rising sun, our mind is now ready to bloom with virtues, with loving kindness, compassion, sympathy, and equanimity. And our mind is ready to bloom the wisdom. So let us make an aspiration. So repeat after me. In this new year, may I develop wisdom and compassion. In this new year, may I be able to walk towards the enlightenment. In this new year, may I be able to benefit so many living beings. May all living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. May all living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. May all living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together. Let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have a peaceful, forgiving acceptance meditation in this new year. Deeply feel grateful for all great teachers, anyone who helped your meditation, and anything that helped your meditation, including the cushion, the chair that you're sitting on, and the bell, and everything else. With deep gratitude, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, I think now our mind is fresh enough that we can set new goals and resolution for the new year. So we have arranged these leaves. Yeah, anyone recognize this leaf? Okay, my Bante Metta's students are here. Okay, Timali, what is this leaf? Yeah, you have any other suggestion?
Same.
Yeah. What is significance of this leaf? Why this leaf is important?
Because Buddha meditated under the tree and it gave him shelter.
Wow, thank you. Yes, exactly. Actually, to be honest, this is not really the leaf. This is the paper, but in the shape of that leaf. Okay, but this is very important. As you mentioned, Buddha meditated under this tree, and then he became the Buddha. He became enlightened. But he did very important thing before he sat down under this tree. He was practicing for many, many years. And he realized that, now he has all the requirements and all the, qualities that he has fulfilled. Now he really needs a strong focus and determination to complete his journey, to have the penetration, to have the breakthrough to the reality of the world. So what he did, actually, he came under that special tree. He was looking for a good shade. Yeah, and this tree has a nice shade. And it's a nice area, right? It's also next to a creek, right, Bante? Next to a creek. And then he sat down under this tree. And he sat down with a strong determination. Because now he has been practicing for many years and really wanted to achieve his goal. He really wanted to have that, deep wisdom, that penetration. He knew that all other requirements are fulfilled. So what he did actually, he sat down under that tree with a strong determination that I'm not going to stand up from this place until and unless I attain the enlightenment. He made a resolution, he made a determination. Even if my skin dried up, even if my muscles dried up, even if my veins dried up, even if my blood dried up, I'm not going to stand up from this place unless becoming enlightened one. That was the strong determination he made. He sat down there, not to stand up from this place until he really achieved his goal. So he sat down with that strong determination. And what happened?
He became enlightened.
He became enlightened. Yes. He achieved his goal. So after that, that Bodhi tree and the Bodhi leaves is a reminder for us how we can focus on a wholesome goal, how we can be determined to that goal and continue to put up effort until we achieve it, not to give up. So therefore, on the New Year's Day, we take the shape, the paper in the shape of a Bodhi leaf, and we are going to write our New Year resolution on the other side of the leaf. Our wish for the new year, our goal for this year, our resolution, our determination, what changes you want to bring to your life, you are going to write on the other side of the paper. And you are going to keep it for yourself. You don't have to show it to others, even to us. You can write it in the other side. You can keep it in your hand, and we are going to do a special chant for your wish, for your goal, your wish to be fulfilled, your goal to be achieved. Okay. At this moment, I really want to thank our volunteer who actually produced this really beautiful both leaves. This is really nicely done, right, Bante? Yeah, and deeply we thank our volunteer who actually made them nice, both leaves and send us. We are post and deeply appreciate her effort and her kindness and her concern towards us. So with that, I need a few volunteers to distribute these leaves and also the pins. Okay, do you like to distribute pins or the leaves?
Leaves.
Leaves. Okay. You donated this. We have more pens here. Paper tubes. Yeah, other volunteers. You can switch on this light too. You can.
Thank you.
So when we write the resolution and try to be specific, if we become too general, it's not something you can really achieve. You can even cannot measure whether you have achieved it. It's important. It's okay to have a small wish, a small resolution, something really practical. So please try to be as specific as you can. You can have a bigger goal, but you can write a step, small step that you will do to achieve that bigger goal. So then we can actually work towards achieving that goal. And I know many people who have written their goal and the resolution for the year, and they have achieved their goals by the end of the year. I have many such stories, and here also I have few people who have done that. Yeah, so it's a very powerful thing that we are going to do. So please take your time and write a specific wish or resolution for this year. In 2020 New Year, I have the both the leaves that I had. In that both the leaf, I wrote, in 2020, we will move into a new center. I have the both the leaf with me still, yeah. Please also remember, write the year 2023. Those who are joining us via YouTube, you can also take any paper and try to cut in this shape that paper, and on one side you can write your resolution, your wish, your goal for this year. So we will chant for you also, for your wishes to come true and for you to have all the opportunities to achieve your goal. Okay. If you have done that, actually, you can keep your both leaves in between your hand, in your palms, and keeping it close to your heart. And we are going to do a chant, wishing all of you to all the blessings to achieve that goal that you just wrote on that leaf. So on this new year, Bhante Metta and myself are going to chant the chant of victory, the Jai Parita, wishing you all the success and victory and the fulfillment of the wishes that you wrote on this leaf. May you have all the conditions right for you to achieve that goal, to make that wishes come true. May you meet all the helpful, relevant people to go to achieve that goal, to fulfill that wish. May you have the strength and courage to stay focused on that goal, no matter how many times you may have reasons to give it up. May you have strength and courage to continue to walk your path. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, be healthy, be happy, and be peaceful. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Siriditi matite jaya siddhi mahindi mahagunam aparamita punyadikarat sampangtaraya nivarana samantasya bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Tvatting samahapurisa lakhananubhavena siddhyanuvyanjana lakhananubhavena antuttara satamang mangala lakkananubhavena chambang narangsyanubhavena ketumalanubhavena dasaparamitanubhavena dasa upaparamitanubhavena dasa paramanta paramitanubhavena sila samadhi panyyanubhavena buddhanubhavena dhammanubhavena sanghanubhavena tejanubhavena indyanubhavena balanubhavena nyiyadhammanubhavena jaturasiti sahasradhamman kandanubhavena navalokottara dhammanubhavena attangika manganubhavena atta samapatyanubhavena chalabhinyanubhavena metta karuna mudita upekkanubhavena samba paramitanubhavena ratanataya sarananubhavena toihang sambaroga sokaupadava dukkha domanas supayasa vinasantu samba sankappa toihang samijjanto digayuko hotu satvatsa jivina samangiko hotu sambada akasapambatavan bhumi tataka ganga mahasamudra arangaka devata sada tumhe anuragantu samba buddhanubhavena samba dhammanubhavena samba sanghanubhavena buddha ratanang dhamma ratanang sangha ratanang tinnang ratananang anubhavena chaturasiti sahasradhamman kandanubhavena pitakattayanubhavena jinasavakanubhavena sambete roga sambete bhaya sambete antaraya sambete upandava sambete dunnimitta sambete avamangala vinasantu ayuvandako dhanavandako sirivandako yasavandako balavandako vannavandako sukhavandako hotu sambada dukkharoga bhaya vira soka sambe upadava anika antaraya vinasantu jatejasa jaya siddhi dhanang labang sunti bhagyang sukang balang siri ayu ca vanno bogang buddhi jaya seva satavasa ca ayu ca jiva siddhi bhavantu te. Please keep this both leaf very securely. Don't lose it, and please bring it home and keep it in a very secure place. You can either keep it in where the Buddha statue sit at your home, or you can keep in your study table, or maybe you can see it in very visible way. So please keep it safely, and this will be the guidance for you. So maybe once a month you should look at your goal. Okay? So please keep it securely. Now we will distribute the blessed water that we prepared right now with these blessings, and also the blessing strings. So you can make a line, and I will distribute the blessed water, and then you can go to Bhante Metta to receive the blessed strings. And those who join us over YouTube, we really appreciate your presence, your participation. I hope that you also made the resolution for the new year. And we deeply miss you, but we really thank for your participation, and we wish you all very happy new year. Look forward to see you soon. Thank you for joining us over YouTube.